Hey everyone, Sam here from United People's TV. How are you all doing today? Got the happy news. I would argue that Angel Di Maria has officially left Manchester United. Now we knew this was coming for a few weeks now. I suppose ever since he decided not to turn up for a plane to fly out to USA and join his teammates. The fee's not been announced yet. He's not been announced yet. The announcement is happening tonight, I think, at 6:30. So we'll see how that is. But I just wanted to come on, have a quick chat with you guys, see what you thought about Di Maria leaving. Because at the start of the summer, would any of us have predicted Di Maria leaving? No. But is it the right thing to do now? Yes. I mean, it was a strange United career from him, wasn't it? He had an amazing start. You know, his chip against Leicester was one of the goals of the season. His performances at home. He started off against Burnley quite slowly, but do you remember the flick and turn he had against Burnley? Go and look at the GIF. It's great. But started off from that. Really, like, he just excelled in those first like 6-7 games. Everyone's like, wow. We've signed a fucking amazing star here. He's worth every penny. And then he just went. Now, his house got burgled. He's South American. He's got his family, new country, new team, strange environment. That's really going to shit you up. I can understand that if that really did affect him and his happiness, but he's 59.7 million. Getting paid hundreds of thousands of pounds a week, and he had no application. It was almost like Di Maria didn't want to be here at any point. He only saw it as a stepping stone to joining PSG, who weren't allowed to sign him last summer. That's what it feels like. And for a player of his quality, just to have that sort of attitude it's wrong. And they're not the sort of players you want at the club. Now it looks like United are going to go and bring Pedro in as not a direct replacement, but Di Maria out the door, Pedro in the door. Now, Pedro might not be, on paper, if you match the two against each other, Di Maria is the better player. But I would argue that Pedro is better suited to this squad and this style that Van Gaal is playing. He's far more versatile than Di Maria is, and he's just. It's the versatility that gets me for me. He can play in the left, the centre, the right. And he's got goals in him. He's got assists in him. He's proven. He's won the Champions League. He's a great player. But anyway, back to Di Maria. I don't agree with people that are calling Di Maria a snake. That's the wrong word. He's not a snake. He's just got no backbone. He had a bad first season, but he could have turned it around. Look at Ozil's first season. He was crap. And now he's less crap. Di Maria didn't want to do that. Di Maria was like, you know what, fuck this. I'm off to PSG, lads. I wanted to go there anyway last year, but United wanted me, so I went there. I think he's wasted our time here. The fans were very patient with him, just like they were with Falcao, just like we are with any player. But Di Maria wasn't patient with us. He left straight away. He left at the earliest opportunity. And nobody would have expected this 12 months ago after he signed. It was amazing when Di Maria signed. It was just, the excitement was palpable, but he just didn't want it. When he went off against Hull in the last game, he just looked like he was limping across. Well, I don't want to be here. That's the impression that he really gave off. I mean, Paul Scholes earlier in the season, I think it may have been November last year, he was saying, no, Di Maria doesn't look happy here, and he was absolutely spot on, because I'm not sure if he ever was happy here. Apart from that start where it was sexy football. As soon as shit hit the fan with an injury or his house getting burgled, he crumpled. He didn't show any desire, any attitude to fight for his place, to fight for his career at United. He just wanted to end it as soon as it started. And it's a real disappointment because, as I said, a player of his quality shouldn't have that approach, but not everyone's cut out for the Premier League. I don't think United have done badly at all in getting 44.5 million for him. Because if you imagine when we signed Di Maria, that was off the back of a Champions League winning season where he was man of the match in the final. a World Cup campaign where he helped Argentina get to the final. And based on all of those, we paid 59.7 million. PSG are paying 45 million for him after a dogged season where he was crap. So there's obviously going to be a decrease in valuation. That kind of goes without saying. But I think we did well to get 44.5 out of PSG for him. And if you look at our net spend now, I think it brings the net spend down to around about 12 million. If you look at, we've signed Schweinsteiger, Depay, Romero on a free. Who else we signed? Darmian. Sorry, Darmian. Schneiderlin. There we go. Forgot about him. Sorry. We sold Nani off the wage bill, Van Persie off the wage bill, Raphael off the wage bill. Now Di Maria's gone. This is a regeneration of the squad, and it really is such a shame that Di Maria's, he just didn't want it, and it's a bit frustrating because we all gave him opportunities, found a patient with him, but he just limped out the back door, and he can fuck off. That's the end of it. I'm happy that Di Maria's gone. I was happy when he signed, but I'm just as happy that he's left now. He didn't want to be a United player, and there's absolutely no point keeping those players at the club, no matter how good they are. And that's the end of it. Good luck at PSG. Not. I'm looking forward to seeing Raphael coming in, bone crunching tackle in the first game they play against each other. I can't wait for that. And in the meantime, United need to hurry up and sign Pedro. Come on, do the business. I think that, as I said before, I think that's a great like-for-like replacement in terms of their position in the squad. And I think he's far more suited to us than Di Maria is. So, au revoir, Di Maria, you dickhead.